Tip top trippers, my name is Donato. It's Monday the 28th of March and in this video I'm going to take you through week 15 of Manchester Marathon training. So let's go. But before I take you through what has been quite, let's use the word eventful week with training, I would really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, because it really does help spread the word about the joy of running. So let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to the wonderful banks of the River Severn here in Worcester. It's so beautiful here. Bit cool, chilled. We did have some lovely warm weather last week, but the training, well, they always say you never know what's going to happen. It's been quite eventful, and for those of you who watch the Saturday Smiles, trains, planes and parkruns, will see that sometimes things don't go to plan, and there's been a bit of a spanner in the works, shall we say, with the training from last week. I'll elaborate more as we go through, but I think I did allude to it on the Saturday Smiles, in that yes, on one of the sessions, most of the week, well, I'd say all of the week went very well as training goes. Most of the days, like today, I'm doing a easy run, but this one is super easy, which I call the jiggy jog. Yes, jiggy jog run. So super easy, only about 30 minutes. So I found that I've been running virtually as I was running in the middle of the road. Yes, be aware of your surroundings, hence no headphones or whatever. I thought I did hear something behind me. You would have seen it on the video with the car coming up behind me. But anyway, you see, the drivers around here are very courteous. No tooting of horn or anything. But anyway, as I digress. Yeah, the past, I've noticed, well, I mean, this training started way back in November. Yeah, so I've been training, what, over 5 months, literally from when I recovered from that virus in October after Yorkshire Marathon. But I've done a lot of miles, yeah, it's safe to say that. But I've got into the habit now of some days, like a Monday today, would normally be a rest day after a long run. Irrespective of how long the long run is, Monday would have been a rest day. But I've been bringing in these jiggy jogs, easy runs. So I've been running every day again. So the last week, 7 days, which has been great. And some of the days have been mildly quicker, but still easy. Now, for me, there was a session booked, as in some speed sessions and reps, on the Wednesday, but moved them to Thursday to allow a bit more recovery from the weekend's running, because there was a lot of miles have been done, and whilst we're still tapering, the body still needed time to recover. And it was during those reps, only 75 seconds, but at a speed by the, it was 8 sets, 75 seconds, literally by the 6th I could feel something tighten up on one of the glutes, so I had to rein it back. And that's where the injury, whatever you want to call it, tightness of that glute came in. Mario, lots of runners there. Let's swap arms. Running with your arm up while filming. So I was quite disappointed with that, as you can understand. it got really tight, and bringing memories back of other injuries that I've had over the years. So your mind starts playing and overthinking things. So whilst I still went out on the Friday, remember, super easy run, jiggy run, I don't have any issue running like now. And now it's Monday. The good news is it's easing up because we changed the plan. Yeah, always been adaptable, flexible, because the plan on Saturday was originally to go out in the park run on this course, yeah, and run all out, basically just to see what speed I'd built up over the past 5 months. But that was not to be, because the goal is marathon this Sunday, not getting a park run course record for me, age course record or anything like that, or a new PB. Would have been great to do that because it was perfect weather for that morning. It was perfect weather for that. And whilst I still ran a 1946, which is amazing, most of the people ahead of me all PB'd. So yeah, that was the week that was. Let me have a little pause because my arms are aching now whilst running along here, chatting and holding the camera up. So as I was saying, you can imagine the disappointment I was feeling. I felt great after the park run, but again, I'd stopped for a chat for longer than I normally do. Bearing in mind running a sub 20 is pretty quick. So once I started to cool down, the left leg felt like a dead leg, which wasn't good. But the good news was is by the end of the cool down run, it had loosened up. So, you know, fingers crossed that it'll clear. Because I can't extend, I don't know this here, I can't extend my leg too much forward or back, so it's restricting the movement. But I say, but yesterday's long run, which was a little over 60 minutes, felt really good. So like now I can feel there's something there. It's not as intense as it was on the Saturday after the park run. So fingers crossed things are easing up, because we don't want injuries happening literally before now, you know, during taper. That's the whole point of taper, isn't it? That we keep a little bit of sharpness without losing fitness, but allowing the body to recover. So that 65-minute run yesterday on the Sunday concluded week 15 of Manchester marathon training. So yes, ups and downs, mentally maybe more downs, but I remain positive, and we'll see what unfolds, as they say. I'm doing another set of videos which you'll see coming up in the next few weeks, and filming right now, but I do have a massage booked for tomorrow, sports massage, so hopefully it just needs a bit of kneading, and all will be well, fingers crossed. But what will be when I turn up at the start line, Manchester. Hopefully I'll be meeting up with Kieran, and we've got a particular strategy which may change between now and Sunday anyway, and we'll see how the race pans out. But for me, this whole process and the training, I have so loved it, enjoyed it. It's been fantastic. Another week of taper, and then it's race day. Thank you all so much for the amazing support and positivity, and let's see what happens, eh? Love you all. Bye bye bye. So when it comes to nutrition, for me, this is what works for me. May not work for you. You need to find out what nutrition and stuff works for you. So I'm not recommending this. This is just what I do. So a lot of my morning runs, if not all my morning runs, apart from, and I've done this on long runs as well, is I don't have a breakfast beforehand. I know it might sound a bit shocking to some people, especially when you're doing 20 miles. How do you do a 20 miler with no breakfast? A lot of it is how you fuel the night before. So this morning I didn't have any breakfast. I always have fluids, by the way, yeah, warm hot tea, whatever, or hot water and lemon, and that's what I had this morning. So I do have fluids, so I'm already fluided up. But again, I'm into the habit of regularly hydrating myself every day. That's just a habit. I don't do anything special for I forget what's the name of this week. I don't do anything special for taper weeks, but obviously sometimes now and again I do go to the Church of the Runners, and here I am at McD's. I do love their breakfast, so I'm gonna have a breakfast.